Talk about the third key to transforming your health and really avoiding unnecessary medication or surgery if that's something that you're looking for. Third key is physical steps that you can engage in. Okay, what's the difference between these and the processes we just talked about? Well, the physical steps are things like changes in your eating, changes in your exercising activity, and specific supplements that you may take to really build up your body's nutrition and healing. Okay, those are some examples of what we're talking about here. And a great story, a great example for you is the former Surgeon General, C. Everett Koop. Now, he came to speak to my medical class at Columbia University when I was in medical school, and it was a real treat to hear him because he had obvious rapport with the entire audience. Whether people agreed with him politically or not, he had rapport with everybody, and he told a great story. He actually was scheduled for knee surgery due to ongoing knee pain. And being as informed as he was, he knew that if the better physical condition he was, and the more healthy he was as he went into that surgery, the better he would do and the quicker he would recover. So he set out to improve his nutrition, even beyond where it was, and to lose some weight. And then also, he discovered a new technique for going up the stairs that his son, who was a mountain climber, gave him. And lo and behold, over the weeks before surgery, as he lost weight and practiced these changes, his pain went away. And he actually was able to avoid the surgery altogether. And that had a huge impact in his own view of how often surgery may or may not be necessary for people. And on really wanting to educate people about changes they can take to really transform their health and really get the best out of their body possible without always relying on medicine and surgery. And that had a great impact on me in medical school. Okay? How about another example? I have a gentleman, or know a gentleman, who actually was scheduled for back surgery. Okay? But many of you may know back surgery is not always the cure that people want it to be, and many people who undergo back surgery end up with more surgery and more pain over time. Okay, so it can be a vicious cycle. And so this gentleman wanted to see if there was a way to turn that around. And by engaging in some simple nutrients which replenished and nourished his body, and some very significant omega-3 fatty acids which are very anti-inflammatory, and some herbs and nutrients for cartilage and for pain, he was actually able to avoid the surgery. Okay, that's very significant because he was in his late 60s or 70s, and back surgery then could have had a significant impact on the quality of his life. Okay, I have another gentleman. All right, another gentleman who was a truck driver, had ongoing knee pain in his knees, kept him up at night. Okay, and again, with a simple combination of nutrients, was able to sleep through the night and find some relief in his knee pain that he hadn't had in years. Okay. Another example, though, just to show you that it's not all about supplementation, there's another gentleman that I spent, actually he was younger than me. He had a cholesterol over 300, okay, very high, especially for someone that young. We spent about maybe half hour, 45 minutes. This is in consultation when I was seeing patients in the family practice I was a part of. Went over some different steps that he could take nutritionally, health-wise, exercise-wise, that he could take. And basically it was one session that we had together, and he was motivated enough to act on that and had the belief that just with the physical steps that he took, I don't believe he even went on any supplements, but he made some significant changes in his eating, his exercise, and his beliefs. He brought his cholesterol down to normal range. It was quite remarkable. And this was not someone who was remarkably overweight either. Although he may have changed his weight somewhat, it was not dramatic. And this had a huge impact. So I'm just giving you some examples of what's possible for you that, again, normally people might think, hey, this is just how it is. I need this medication, I need this surgery, and I'm really just chipping away at that for you to start opening up the possibility that things could be different for you, and regardless of where you are today, okay, engaging in these processes of opening up your belief and believing in the possibility of transformation. Okay? And then second, engaging in some simple daily processes to reinforce those beliefs and trigger new healing patterns in your body and also in your emotions and mind, body, spirit. Okay? To really align all these in a healing track for you. And then third, to engage in actual physical steps, whether it's nutrients to really nourish your body, provide the raw materials for healing, or it's changes in exercise or other techniques to really allow your body to heal. These three combinations can have a powerful effect in allowing you to heal, and in many cases get off or avoid medications or significant surgery. And so really I'm privileged to be able to share these resources for you. And there's one more key, one more factor, okay, that I want to share with you that will have a huge impact in whether you get the transformation value that you want and the outcome that you want or not. So let's talk about that.